LeBron James never competed in the NBA slam dunk contest, and that fact has followed him his entire career. For a player who has done so many great things on the court, this is one topic that fans always bring up. The real reason he skipped every slam dunk contest is not as simple as people think. It goes back to his early days, his mindset, the pressure around him, and the way he saw his own game. Before he entered the NBA, LeBron did take part in a dunk contest during his high school years. It was during the McDonald's All-American events, and one of his main competitors was Shannon Brown. Shannon Brown was an explosive athlete. He was around 6'4", but he jumped like he was on springs. His dunking ability was wild. Later in his career, he even played with Kobe Bryant on the Los Angeles Lakers and became known for his athletic highlights. Back then, in that high school contest, many people believed Shannon Brown had the better dunks. LeBron had power, he had size, he had bounce. But when you look at the dunks side by side, some fans felt Shannon Brown brought more creativity. LeBron's dunks were strong and clean, but they were simple. Off the backboard, windmill, powerful finish. They were impressive, but not creative in a contest setting. That contest also took place in Cleveland, LeBron's hometown. Many people believed there was no way he was going to lose in front of that crowd. The crowd loved him. The city already saw him as the next big thing. When he won, some fans felt it was expected no matter what happened. That early experience may have shaped how LeBron viewed dunk contests. He understood something very important. In a dunk contest, there are no teammates, there is no system, there is no game plan. It is just you, the rim, and the judges. If you fail, there is no one else to share the blame. Everything falls on you. During his rookie season in the NBA, LeBron was asked about joining the slam dunk contest. He explained that he loves dunking in the flow of the game. He said it feels different when you have to think about a dunk in advance. That comment says a lot. LeBron is a game player. His best dunks happen in real time. A fast break windmill, a powerful tomahawk over a defender, a chase-down dunk that shakes the arena. That is his style. In a dunk contest, you must prepare, you must plan, you must surprise people. The crowd expects something they have never seen before. That is a different type of pressure. LeBron's dunk style has always been about strength and speed, not fancy tricks. He jumps off one leg most of the time. He attacks the rim with force. That works perfectly in a game, but in a contest, judges look for creativity.
Other legends had done it. Michael Jordan did it, Kobe Bryant did it, Vince Carter did it. It became almost a tradition for superstars. In 2009, LeBron went on television and said he was putting his name in the 2010 Slam Dunk Contest in Dallas. That moment created huge excitement. Fans believed it was finally happening. The league would have its biggest star in the event. The ratings would be massive. The hype was real. But when 2010 arrived, LeBron did not compete. That decision changed the conversation. It was no longer about whether he should do it. It became about why he would say yes and then back out. Critics called him scared. They said he did not want to risk embarrassment. In a dunk contest, even great players can fail. If you miss attempts, the crowd reacts. If your dunk is basic, social media laughs. LeBron's image at that time was very important. He was building a brand. He was becoming more than just a player. Every move mattered. Former teammate Richard Jefferson later joked that LeBron was afraid. Draymond Green also said he believed LeBron did not want to get embarrassed. Some people think they were joking. Others think there was truth behind it. They pointed out that LeBron has always been careful about his public image. He rarely puts himself in situations where he could look bad alone. When you think about it, the dunk contest is risky. Even great dunkers have had bad nights. There have been contests where stars missed dunk after dunk. Harrison Barnes had a rough showing. Other players have struggled under the lights. When that happens, it lives forever online. LeBron's style as a player has always been about control. He controls the pace of the game. He controls his career moves. He controls his narrative. Entering a dunk contest means giving up some control. Judges decide your fate. Fans decide if you impress them. One bad dunk can become a meme. Another reason could be timing. During his early years in Cleveland, he carried a heavy load. He played huge minutes. He attacked the rim every night. The All-Star break might have felt like a time to rest, not to jump even more. The dunk contest can be physically demanding. It may look easy, but repeated attempts and hard landings can take a toll. There's also the fact that LeBron's in-game dunks were already iconic. His tomahawks in transition were posters. His chase-down blocks turned into fast break slams. Many fans felt like every game was a mini dunk show. Maybe LeBron believed he did not need the contest. His highlights during real games reached more people than a Saturday night event. Still, the criticism never stopped. Every year he skipped it, the narrative grew stronger. People compared him to Michael Jordan, who even competed in the three-point contest and had a terrible score once. Jordan showed up anyway.
Maybe the real reason is simple. He did not believe his dunk package was creative enough for a contest. In games, his power is unstoppable. In a contest, judges want tricks, props, and new ideas. LeBron's dunks are about force and speed. That does not always win trophies on All-Star Saturday night. There is also the pressure of being the biggest star. When you are LeBron James, expectations are higher than anyone else. If he entered and did not win, critics would say he failed. If he won with simple dunks, critics would say it was rigged. It was a no-win situation. As time passed, new dunkers took over the spotlight. Players like Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon created legendary battles. The contest changed. It became more about creativity than star power. By then, LeBron was older. The window had closed. Looking back now, the reason he skipped every slam dunk contest is likely a mix of things. He preferred in-game dunks. He did not want to risk embarrassment. He cared about his image. He may not have felt creative enough for the format. And once he skipped it a few times, it became easier to keep skipping it. LeBron built his legacy in the playoffs, not in contests. Championships, finals performances, big shots, and records define him. The dunk contest became a side story. Some fans still hold it against him. Others do not care at all. In the end, the slam dunk contest is entertainment. LeBron focused on winning games and building a long career. Whether you see his decision as smart or scared depends on your view of greatness. Some believe true greatness means showing up for everything. Others believe it means choosing your battles wisely. LeBron chose his path. He gave fans thousands of in-game highlights. He gave the league unforgettable playoff moments. But he never gave them a slam dunk contest performance. And that choice will always be debated whenever his name comes up in the greatest of all time discussion. As the years moved forward, the conversation around the dunk contest did not disappear. In fact, it became part of LeBron James' story. Every All-Star weekend, when the posters came out and the names of the contestants were announced, fans would look at the list and ask the same question again. Why is LeBron not in it? The league's biggest star, the most powerful athlete of his generation, never stepped on that stage. During his time with the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron was known for some of the most explosive in-game dunks ever seen. His windmill in transition became his signature move. His tomahawk slam off one leg was almost automatic on a fast break. Defenders would step aside because they knew what was coming. That type of dunk electrified crowds every single night. Fans in Cleveland did not need a contest to see something special. They saw it during real games. When he moved to the Miami Heat, the hype around his athleticism grew even more. Playing alongside Dwayne Wade, there were fast breaks where Wade would throw the ball off the backboard and LeBron would finish it with power. Those moments felt like dunk contest material, but they happened in the middle of real competition. That may have made the contest feel less important to him. Some people believe that once LeBron saw how harsh fans could be, he became more careful. The 2011 finals loss brought heavy criticism. Social media was growing stronger every year. Every mistake was clipped and replayed.
If he had gone into a dunk contest and struggled, it would have been everywhere. Memes would spread, talk shows would debate it for weeks. LeBron has always been aware of the spotlight. Another important factor is how the dunk contest changed over time. In the 1980s and 1990s, stars like Michael Jordan made the contest feel legendary. Jordan versus Dominique Wilkins became history. In the 2000s, Vince Carter delivered what many call the greatest dunk contest performance ever. That set a very high standard. If LeBron entered, he would be compared directly to those moments. LeBron's game has always been built on power and speed. He's 6'9" and around 250 pounds in his prime. His dunks look violent because of his strength. But in a dunk contest, smaller guards sometimes have an advantage. They look like they are flying.
That does not mean LeBron could not do those things, but they were not his natural style. When players like Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon faced off, the contest reached another level. They were doing dunks that fans had never seen before. Perfect scores, multiple attempts, creativity at its peak. By that time, LeBron was already in his 30s. The window to join had passed. There is also the mental side. LeBron entered the league with huge expectations. Since high school, he was called the chosen one. Every step of his career was judged. In a regular NBA game, he could impact the score in many ways. He could pass, defend, rebound, and control the pace. In a dunk contest, none of that matters. It is pure show. If you fail alone. Some former players have said that the dunk contest can damage a superstar more than help him. If a young role player wins, it boosts his name. If a superstar loses, it becomes a headline. That risk may not have felt worth it to LeBron. He had bigger goals. Championships meant more. MVP awards meant more. When he joined the Los Angeles Lakers later in his career, fans still asked about the dunk contest, but it felt more like a joke. By then, LeBron had already won titles, finals MVPs, and broken records. His focus was on winning with a new team and building his legacy in Hollywood. The dunk contest was a young man's event at that point. It is interesting to compare him to Kobe Bryant. Kobe entered the dunk contest early in his career and won it. That moment helped build his image as a fearless competitor. Kobe took that risk. LeBron chose a different path. That difference is part of why fans debate them so much. Even Vince Carter has spoken about how much pressure there is in a dunk contest. He once said, "You have to be ready for anything. If the first dunk does not go in, your nerves can grow." Imagine that pressure with the entire world watching and expecting you to dominate. LeBron may have understood his own strengths very clearly. He knew his greatness would come from longevity, leadership, and playoff performances. He became the league's all-time leading scorer. He played at a high level deep into his late 30s. That type of career does not depend on one Saturday night in February. Still, the debate continues because the dunk contest is symbolic. It represents boldness. It represents showmanship. Fans love when superstars step outside their comfort zone. LeBron stepping into that arena would have been a moment in history. The fact that it never happened leaves a what-if hanging in the air. Maybe the real truth is that LeBron is a calculated competitor. He takes risks that he believes will help his team or his career long-term. He avoids risks that only bring temporary applause. The dunk contest gives cheers for one night. Championships give respect forever. At the same time, critics argue that greatness includes courage to fail publicly. They say even if he lost, fans would have respected the attempt. They believe avoiding the contest protected his image too much. No matter which side you choose, one thing is clear. LeBron had the athletic ability to put on a show. His in-game dunks prove that. But ability and desire are not the same thing. He simply did not want to do it. And once he skipped it in his early prime years, the narrative locked in. Each year he declined, expectations faded a little more. Eventually, it became normal. The league moved on. New stars took over the stage. Today, when people look back at his career, the dunk contest is a small part of a very large story. Some fans see it as a missed opportunity. Others see it as a smart decision. But it remains one of the most talked about what-if moments